get started with the reading, Taurus. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. And keep in mind that energies do go both ways, so please feel free to interpret them as they best resonate with you. And also, one last thing, I am selecting people for free personal readings. Keep watching to know how to get selected. All right, let's see what we have for you here today, Taurus. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the World. What I see right here is that you are perhaps trying to get some sort of closure over a situation that perhaps is not making you happy anymore. What we're seeing here is your attempt to get to an end of a cycle, which up to this point, perhaps it has been a real struggle. Of course, with the Eight of Cups reversed, following up the World, I feel like you are having a hard time doing so. This could be you trying to leave someone or someone trying to leave you. Overall, there is an inability to let go of an emotional attachment that meant so much to you. Right here, you are wanting to see the path forward, but this card is upside down. And so you're not really knowing how to do this. You're not seeing where to take your next step. And that overall is definitely bringing you a lot of conflict within. With this Five of Swords, I see you thinking, no matter what I do, I probably never end up being happy. I'll probably never end up having what I really need and really want. But keep in mind that you have a very important message right here, and we will get to it in a second. Right here, we're seeing how you know what you have to do, but at the same time, you don't know how to get there. You don't know exactly what to do in order to get to the end of a painful cycle. And it's absolutely understandable. The first card that we have here is the Devil. And this is a very hard energy to resist. This is that temptation, that feeling good immediately. This is someone who you know that when you're going to see them, you're going to feel good immediately. No waiting around that. But you also know that in the long run, the day after you've seen them, you end up in a place where you might be feeling worse than you felt before seeing them. And so right here, this is that quick fix, that feeling good right away, that it's going to perhaps at times make you feel worse afterwards. You feel chained to the situation, and for some reason, you cannot fully let go of it. This might be a situation that you've dealt with for months, maybe years for some of you. And for some reason, which we will see here actually, you feel that you always go back to it. And you really wish you could change that. Because overall, you want to be in control of your life, right? You want to be in control of yourself, and you don't want someone else to control you, especially when they have this type of energy, because usually with this energy, the person doesn't have your best interest at heart. But you feel it's not the time yet. Why? Why do you feel that way? Right here, I see that maybe your friends are trying to tell you you should move on, you should experiment, experience something else. You should put yourself out there and see who else can be giving you happiness. Or you should just focus on yourself for now and learn how to be stable and happy alone by yourself. And then look for someone else to connect with. But with the High Priestess, you have this voice within telling you, no, you're not supposed to go anywhere. This is what you're meant to do right now. This is the person that you're meant to be with. You know, Here you have a voice, a instinct telling you to not give up on this because of something that might happen in the future. Now, regardless of that being true or not, one thing that I see here that it's very important is that perhaps you're right. Perhaps it's not the time for you to let go of this person. And you want to know why? Even when you're dealing with something very toxic, at times you have to keep dealing with it until you completely reach your rock bottom. And the reason being, it's because you might take 2 steps away from this person, and then when you feel weak again, you go back to it. 3 steps towards this person immediately. You have to be at your strongest to fully and truly let go of this. Sometimes you have to pull something closer to you in order to get a better grip, and then being able to fully push it away. And so if you don't have that grip over the situation, you might try to push it away, but then it won't be far enough. And that temptation to just walk towards it will be too strong. So the fact that you are not feeling ready right now, it might be because this is not the time for you to completely give it up. Maybe there is a lesson here to learn. Maybe things will turn out how you want them to turn out. This is just something that right now we don't know. And we will get more cards in order to understand what this person is about, how they feel, what their intentions are. But as far as you go, you have a lesson to learn. You have tools to gain, which will allow you to eventually be happy and to have what you want. And so right here with the High Priestess connected to the Magician, I definitely see you learning things about yourself and this person. And all of these things that you're seeing on your journey right now will definitely take you towards that World card, that end of the cycle and beginning of a brand new one where I see you smiling, I see you happy. So let's immediately focus on this person and trying to understand what they are about, what their feelings for you are, what their real intentions are right now. Is that why you are still connected to them? Let's see. This person is really good with words. I mean, they might lack in action at times, in compassion, but whenever they have to attract you to them, they are really good. They can say the right thing. They can say exactly what you need to hear in order to feel as though you belong to them and that this is a good choice at that time, at least. They have the ability to detach from their emotions in order to see what they have to do and what they have to say so that they can reach their goal. So with Justice right here, I do see someone who's really good with words, kind of like a lawyer here, and someone who is actually planning to do something regarding this situation. That they're not just wanting to have you close to them and then just use you as a toy, for example. This is someone who has plans and who is actually already creating something, working on something in this relationship, something that is connected to you. So I'm curious to see what that Three of Wands is. What are they planning? What is their agenda? What are their intentions? Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles right here. You know, regardless of what has happened in between the two of you up to this point, which definitely made you see them with this devil energy, someone who maybe you shouldn't trust, we see that there is a transformation here. And now the reason why you feel connected to this relationship, to this connection, it's because you perhaps are feeling the anticipation of a big transformation coming up. This Eight of Wands is messages. You receiving a lot of messages from this person. Someone who now is acting impulsive and who wants to create stability. I have to be honest with you, but I did not see this coming at all. This is a definitely surprising turn of events. Something that you were not expecting, because at this point, let's face it, from this person, you were just expecting the worst. But we see how right here, the reason why you felt that connection, it's because you were anticipating their true intentions. You were anticipating a change, a transformation. And we have to look into what made this person change, what transformed perhaps their intentions, what made them look like the devil up to this point, whereas instead they have the Ten of Pentacles energy, which is absolutely different. This is someone grounded, someone you can actually trust, someone who's going to be there for you when you need them. And this again might be a transformation that they're going through right now without you knowing it. But definitely your intuition, your energy picks up on that. And there is something here that it's coming your way, which is definitely going to be surprising for you, Taurus. So let's keep looking into this person's intentions and actions in the immediate future. Let's see why they definitely have been keeping something from you. So a lot of the things that maybe they have done which looked awful in your eyes were things that they were not proud of and that were hiding another intention. Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, this is what they really wanted to do and what they were really doing right there. They were putting in the seeds for something stable to grow. Maybe they were testing you. Maybe they were doing something there which would have told them, would have made them see if you were reliable, if you were someone they could trust or not. This is very interesting right here. So let's see what this person's intentions are right now. Actually, better, the intentions we've seen. Let's see what their actions in the immediate future are going to be. I'm really curious to see how this situation is going to evolve given the current energies right here. Let's see if this is going to be a successful relationship after all, or if this is not meant to work in the present, in the future. Let's look into it. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended video link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Taurus. I don't know if you have seen them falling here on the table, but we had two cards while I was closing the previous reading, and they were the Hangman and Ace of Cups. And I find those really revealing because I see here someone who was feeling the need to truly open up their heart to you, but they were for some reason sacrificing that need. They were delaying it and maybe telling themselves that that wasn't the right path, that the best thing to do instead was to look detached, to be in control of the situation, and to not do this, to not open up their heart to you. So I do believe that that holds the key into understanding why the situation has been the way it has been up to this point. So we'll definitely look into it. But first of all, I want to see what this person's actions in the near future are going to be. I want to look into what they're planning to do, what they're wanting to tell you, and what they want for this connection in the near future. And then we'll see how you will react to that. First of all, we got this Four of Cups coming down on the table, and the Seven of Swords again. We've seen it here. They were clearly blocking their feelings, their true feelings, their love. And it's interesting to see how much work they have put into this. Okay, all right. Well, this is a complete change.